All right, it is June 16th, 2022. The working class continues to take it on the chin. As you guys know, this channel is not to scare you, this channel is to prepare you. I'm looking at these gas stations and I just posted a short clip. I see a lot of 1 or 2, 3 gallon purchases. People are trying to just make it from, I guess, one house to another, maybe to get high, to get drunk, or to go to work, depending on the situation. It's just beyond sad. It's beyond sad and disturbing, and I don't see this changing, unfortunately, anytime soon. Inflation is not going to magically disappear. It is not going to come down to the levels that these freaks that did this to us deliberately, by the way, they're not. These 75 basis points hikes, what they're doing with rates to fight inflation, it's way too late. Everybody knows this. If you're not aware of it, right now the consumer price index is what they say 8.5%. We're looking at 7% at least rate hikes to see any slight change in prices when it comes to food and energy. And those are the two areas that the working class needs the most. I talked about on this channel, I made over 300 videos, and probably at least over 100 videos, I mentioned you will see inflation of the things, in the things that you need the most, which is energy and food, while you will slowly start noticing deflation of the things that you own, such as 401ks and real estate. And this is exactly what is taking place right now. And we are just at the beginning stages of the deflation and inflation. The only thing that I believe it's going to do well in this decade and beyond is real things, tangibles, not intangibles, real things in your possession. That's another part I talked about basically in every video, and now it's coming true. Look what's going on now with cattle. Tens of thousands of cattle dying because of heat waves. How is it then? I guess it's going to be blamed on global warming. Maybe it is, I don't know. You guys tell me the science on this one. How come I'm here in Arkansas, it's over 100 degrees, humidity is so bad, like when you go outside, within 1 minute, you are drenched in sweat. How come not one of my cows died? Maybe, hopefully not, but maybe by the time I get back home today, they'll be dead, I don't know. But not one died, not one of my neighbors, not one of the ranchers, and I know plenty, I see plenty cows when I drive around the areas where I live. Not one cow I see dead in the fields. So how come it's, I guess, hotter in Kansas? Global warming just targets, kind of like small businesses were targeted by COVID, not big corporations. Is this going to be the same thing? Are people going to continue to believe this shit? What is up with all the food plants going on fire? Are people going to start asking, not even demanding, peacefully asking for answers? What the hell is going on? Is this deliberate destruction of food? Is this man-made famine? Like I was telling you guys, communism's best friend is man-made famine? No, it's just another conspiracy theory, right? Yes, cows dropping dead now all of a sudden. Maybe last year it wasn't hot, right? So we didn't have that problem. It was cow farts 3 years ago. That's probably what it is. Cows started farting 3 years ago. They did not fart before, and this fart was hanging out in the air, and now it's coming down and destroying the cattle. AOC may say this next time, and you know what? 100 million Americans will believe this nonsense. Like I said, until 10 million, 50 million, 200 million Americans peacefully show up on Capitol Hill and say, can you explain this to me? I want to know, why is this happening exactly? And what are you doing about it? And when are you going to do something about it? Instead of focusing on left, right, Republican, Democrat nonsense, black, white, whatever it is that they're constantly pushing with their sick agenda 24/7 to keep people divided, because it's a lot easier to control masses when they are divided. Divide and conquer. That's the play. That's what globalists, Marxists, communists, socialists, put them all in the same basket, kind of like Dixie is, basket of shit. Well, one is still a little better than the others, right? Talking about the dollar index. Another huge lie. Strong dollar. Yeah, the dollar is strong. If you live in Japan, if you live in Argentina, holding dollars. But if you live in the unfortunately divided states of America, you know that dollars are getting destroyed. Your purchasing power is getting destroyed. Real things in your possession as soon as possible. Not life advice, not investing advice. For me, this is just common sense, and I could be totally wrong. If you think I am, you let me know. Is this global warming killing all the cows? Is global warming setting up all these food plants on fire? Why do all these viruses now starting to attack all the chickens? Why was it a slaughter of all the milk cows? Not all of them, of course, but tens of thousands of milk cows. I don't know if you're aware of that. Last year were slaughtered because there was no workers to milk the cows because of shortages of workers. Remember, we were paying people to stay home, not to go to work, for your safety. So produce prices, dairy prices went way higher. Every single day I was putting orders in, it was like, okay, I don't have any milk cows, by the way. I'm working on getting one. Those are very hard to find, especially obviously if you're trying to find a good one. But we're trying to buy, like, you know, those butter sticks, and you're only limited to one, or half and half. Again, no big deal. There is no half and half fine. But I do like a little bit, like at least a drip or two of half and half in my coffee. There was no half and half. So this was all going on. People continue to ignore the obvious. It is going to get, unfortunately, so bad so quickly here. People need to start asking questions here, real questions. Enough of focusing on 1% bullshit. It is time to start asking questions and getting together, understanding what is really happening here. It is just sickening. Anyhow, I'm out. We will talk soon.